Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to introduce to you our brand new release of Produmex WMS 2024.10. In this version, we are pleased to announce the introduction of 3 new features in Produmex WMS. We have focused on implementing a novel approach that enables users to extend functionality without deeper knowledge of the codebase or the database structure. The subsequent feature involves the creation of task triggers within the WMS notification listener tool. Additionally, our team has made further enhancements to the pick list proposal, which includes a new custom functionality designed to facilitate stock allocation on pick list proposals. Let's see all these in detail. Produmex WMS Web API exposes WMS methods to be consumed. This new functionality exposes WMS functionalities on a middle layer between Produmex objects and the applications using them. Now, with the new functionality, the WMS Web API enables users to extend functionality without deeper knowledge of the codebase or the database structure. Nonetheless, it is quite straightforward to create web applications with our new feature, but it is important to have a strong developer knowledge to create fully operational web applications with WMS Web API. The true value of this feature is making it possible to connect WMS with cloud platforms and the integration of third-party products like Cardex, automated warehouses, Boyum, etc. A new Web API Users button is now added in the license configurator as well. You can easily add a new user to the system. This will help with authentication in the future processes. The server is a module used by the Produmex Service Manager and it is forwarding the data to the WMS exposed feature. The Produmex Service Manager can be familiar. And the reason for that is that it is based on the Produmex Scan Service Broker. It is important to install the same version of the WMS Service Broker as the Produmex WMS and WMS tools. For further use, the localhost number will be necessary to reach the site of Swagger. The localhost number is contained by the Service Manager. Reaching the Swagger servers are very easy after the WMS Web API has been installed. After the authentication process was successful, a token will be given to the user for further work. Swagger is a third-party application. In WMS Web API, Swagger servers are used as an interface for communicating with WMS methods, allowing users to find input parameters and test the input model scheme. The server consumes JSON as a structure to exchange data with the Web API and will reply JSON messages. Creating a task trigger on WMS notification listener. The new functionality is to create a new action for the notification listener and the robot tool will be able to run the custom C# script automatically. A dynamic trigger on the notification listener will help in triggering an automatic action depending on the occurrence. Notification listener could be triggered in the following scenarios as you can see on the slide. I'll give you time to catch up with the scenarios. This new feature's true value is the flexibility and scope of script usage. While improving performance for users who already utilize schedulers to trigger scripts, helping to avoid unnecessary use of operation system resources. Execute a script for each SBO goods reception from production that divides the received quantity into default logistic unit quantities. Create a function to allocate stock on pick list proposals. The current stock order by feature in Produmex WMS now includes a new option called Order by Customization. The value of this new feature is the flexibility to implement ad hoc logics for the stock to be consumed on pick lists. To work with this new feature, a command must be added as a query, which can be supplemented with the appropriate SQL or HANA. This feature's value as an example is to allocate the stock on your pick lists based on manufacturing date. Our next agenda is useful links and information. You can stay up to date by visiting the following sites for Produmex WMS related news and detailed information. Check the description for the links. According to our release roadmap, our next version will be 2024.12 to be released at the beginning of December 2024. Thank you very much for your attention. This concludes our introduction to the 2024.10 version of Produmex WMS. If you have any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you very much. And stay tuned for our upcoming videos.